I must be honest, I have been doing you guys a disservice in my videos. As I've mentioned before, it was the Lord that called me into creating and sharing my testimony. But if I'm going to be honest, I've never felt 100% comfortable in doing it. I've never recognized or took the time to recognize just how powerful my voice is, how captivating I can be as a person. And so I feel like my videos have kind of been like, hey guys, thank you for being here. Like, not 100% my personality, because there was that imposter syndrome that was taking over me. It took over me so much that recently I had a friend call me and she was just like, hey, I had a dream about you. And in the dream, she said we were in Haiti, which I really love, but we were in Haiti and there was an individual, a family member of mine that I guess I ran into, and this family member was judging and condemning me. And I sat there quietly and my friend was like, she was getting so upset and she was like, you are to address her as the new Anaika. She is not the same person as she used to be. This is the new one, and you will address her as such. She said she was going in on this person to the point where the person was just like they were going back and forth with each other, and the person was just like, okay, whatever. And so she said she didn't understood what the dream meant, but she wanted to share. I contacted my friend who interprets dreams, and she was just like, oh, it's a revelation. It was a spirit. The spirit is after you. They're trying to silence you. And I was like, you know what? Throughout all of this, I have been loving the way that I edit my videos. I have been enjoying watching myself back. However, in the process of it, when speaking to you guys, I feel like I'm not giving enough. And not that I need to be performative to any extent, baby. I'm not a circus animal. Okay. However, I do feel like you guys deserve more of me. And you guys only deserve that because it is what the Lord asked of me. And so if I sit here and I kind of give you the heavier parts of me without showing you the lighter side, like the true side, then I mean, like, who would want to subscribe? I'm shocked I even got 70 of y'all on here. So a promise to myself and to the Lord is that I'm going to do all that I can to be faithful to his word and just be a faithful servant. And so even in the times where it looks a little difficult for me, when I start to question myself, I never question God, but I definitely question myself. I will make sure I tap into that because there is so much more that is ahead for me, right? Like this apartment that I'm in, I wasn't supposed to be here. It was a decision I made on my own. I had to lie and cheat my way into this apartment. And I didn't even consider the neighborhood like that. I didn't like look at the building itself, ask around, ask about like what the upkeep of here is. And as soon as I moved in, I realized, wow, this building is filthy. Some of the people are really mean. Like you can walk past somebody and be like, good morning, and they'll be dead quiet. They won't even like look at you, smile at you. We do have some nice neighbors. I'm not going to sit here and say the whole entire building is crazy. I have a beautiful neighbor that lives downstairs, an older guy who looks out for my car and just does a whole bunch of sweet things. Like cleans off my car when it snows. A very sweet guy. However, I've had some incidences in here where cops were called on me about 3, 4 times. So I know that the Lord is like, okay, you chose to be in here by way of yourself and by way of the whispers of the enemy, but I am going to deliver you from this. I now need you to show up for me. And this is my obedience season. This is me walking into my faith, getting baptized, leading a Bible study. And so I just want to really take you guys along for that ride. I want to also revamp my intro. I want to change the banner on my page. I feel like I kind of rushed into everything. Let me not say that. I put my best into what I could do, like in what I did based off of what I knew how to, which was like Googling and YouTubing how to make banners and things of that nature. And so now I'm just ready to kind of dive into a little bit more to be more intentional with what I put out, like my color schemes. Red has become my color, like deep red, bright red, browns. And so just kind of incorporate all of that in there and do the best that I can. I'm still unemployed. She still has no money. However, I have a series on Instagram. I also posted on TikTok. It's called Unemployed but Employed by Our Lord and Savior. And in that series, I talk about many different experiences that I'm having during this season of unemployment. And the piece of being employed by Jesus is more about like that obedience and just this walk in this journey and what that looks like, knowing that I don't have steady income, but things are all covered for. Rent, still affording this apartment. I used to say like, oh, I'm not gonna say like, comment, or subscribe. Y'all need to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, share it with somebody. Yeah, share it. Please. We need the coins. I know the Lord is gonna provide anyway. I want you guys here to go through it with me. Like, I want you to see me here in this space and then how the Lord elevates me. And I think that's exactly why he requested that I do content, and I do it now in this season. Things are not picture perfect here. I think the Lord chose me because you can't shame me. You can't shame me. I'm gonna spill my own tea before somebody else spills it for me. And if somebody is able to spill tea about me, it's because it's tea that I'm unaware of, tea that I packed away in the back of the cabinet. Them bags is rotten and I didn't even know that they was there. And I think the Lord was like, okay, she's a perfect candidate because you're going to see his work and his glory in me. Yes, I've survived cancer in the past. Yes, I've been assaulted multiple times in the sex way. And those things don't define me. I'm also more excited about where I am right now because I've been a workhorse my whole entire life. I've started working at 14. I've always kept money on me, always been diligent with providing for myself. And so now that I'm in this space where I just have to fully surrender, I'm really excited to see how the Lord shows up and also for you guys to see that with me. So this week's vlog, I guess we're just gonna call it the real Nike. The reality of Nike. We gonna work on it. But this week, what do I have planned? I'm gonna go to a cafe today. I am so behind the schedule that I set for myself. So I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning typically, and I set myself on a strict schedule. This morning, the Lord woke me up at 3:27. And I began praying. So I went to the gym at 5 and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to be able to come home, get ready, and then go to a cafe, right? The whole nine. I did come home at a decent time, but I didn't get ready as quickly as I thought I would. I made breakfast for my daughter. I made breakfast for myself. I Bible studied. So it's not as if like I didn't do anything in the meantime, but I do wish that I would have already been at the cafe now so that I could have at least an hour or two to write. But we'll see how it fares out because I'm gonna head out right after this week. I plan to meet up with a friend to work out. I am gonna host the Galentine's at my house. It is just with 2 people. Again, I don't have the funds, so it's not even gonna be decorated. It's just gonna be two of my friends hanging out. We're gonna eat some seafood, and then I'm going to a Haitian concert. Ali La Riviere is I hope I said that right, the last part. I feel like my accent was a little off, but he's performing at Madison Square Garden, and so I'm rocking this cute little red number that you might have seen in my birthday vlog. That red dress, haven't worn it out anywhere yet, just to that photo shoot, and so I will be wearing it again. Okay, I'm gonna continuously check in with you guys to let you know my progress in terms of my emotional state and mental state, because this is day 1 of me saying like, I will not be silenced. I'm going to step into the full blessing of God and to the full instruction of God. So we got to see, because I'm scared. I'm not scared. Okay, so I made it to the cafe, and it is beautiful. I don't know if you can see the background, but I'm gonna pan some of it widescreen. I did do like the regular formatting for a reel. I ordered a lavender matcha and an almond croissant. This place is pricey. For those 2 things, it came to $17. $17. Matchas be costing like $5-6, bro. I don't know, but it's peaceful, it's clean, it's quiet. They don't have outlets on the first floor, but the second floor wasn't given. The second floor was given like restaurant, like I don't know how to explain it. If you're a New Yorker, you'll understand. It gives like new Caribbean restaurant couches. And I just wasn't a fan of that. Downstairs felt like they put a lot more thought into the interior design. So that's why I'm down here. I'm gonna show you the view. But I'm gonna eat my croissant and drink my matcha and start to get to work. I literally said to myself, like, parking on this side, it's Coney Island. And parking over here is horrible. Like, it is the absolute worst. I told myself, if I come here and I find parking, Lord, it's because you wanted me here and I'm supposed to be here. And I came and I sure enough found parking right around the corner and no meter parking at that. That is Coney Island right there. That's not the Cyclone. What is that, the Thunderbolt? I don't know. I've never ridden that. I've ridden a couple of those inside there. But if you've never seen Coney Island, here is a snippet of it. And this is my food. I got a lavender matcha. All right, so I finished the almond croissant. It's really good. I just wanted to share that I love sweets a little too much. And so I have been trying to ease my way out of that and just get prepared for elderly life. So I ordered my matcha and didn't add any sweetener. I'm proud of me. I don't know if you are, but I am. Yeah. Good morning, family. It's been a hot mess of a morning in the ways that like I have so much to do. I like to go to Trader Joe's right when they open, and they open at 8 and it takes about 31 minutes to get there in Brooklyn. I know, from Brooklyn to Brooklyn, baby. I have a Trader Joe's run, BJ's, and then I finally get to come home for a little bit and then go pick Bella up from school. Yikes, pray for your girl. Let me show you my breakfast. Literally a rush of a joy. Made it to the car. You know what's funny? Yesterday, I had a mic attached to me the entire time. Never connected to my phone. And I only realized that because I went to go edit a reel. And I'm like, the sound is not giving crisp. You can still hear everything and it's fine. But I'm like, it's not giving mic was on. I went and put in the Trader Joe's address. I know how to get there, but I like to just see, you know, how long it's going to take. 44 minutes? I like to get there at 8, which is when they open, because I deem it easier to find parking around that time. And the meter doesn't, oh, am I blocking you from McDonald's? My fault, sis. And then the meter doesn't begin on that side till 9. So I'm like, okay, if I could hurry up, not have to pay for parking, get in, get out, like I'm good to go. It's already off to a rough start. I felt like I was doing really great and I don't know where things went left, but here we are. So honestly, I tried going my own way and it's giving A for effort. I'm not getting there at the time I thought I was. It's clipped. Like, it is so clipped. I really tried. Like, I got up, I went to the gym. I didn't prolong my stay at the gym. I didn't even do core. I didn't even do any cardio. I stretched, but like, I don't know. Like, I tried. Like, a legit A for effort. Traffic is insane. I feel like I need to be outside. Like, I need to be at Trader Joe's by like 7:40 moving forward. And I need to not go to Trader Joe's on the days that I work out, which I typically don't. But I thought that I really had, like, I thought I could do it. I guess we might as well talk because it's going on over an hour that I'm going to be in this car. She told me about this dream, not yesterday, the day before. So, what are we, Monday? She told me about this dream on a Monday. And I have been thinking about it nonstop only because I need to also embrace that I am a new version of myself. And that the person I was in the past no longer lives here. And so I need to really step into the newness, right? The rebirth that God has given me, the restoration that God has given me. I need to step into it boldly. Like, no more, you know, being a coward, hiding behind anything. Like, was I supposed to go this way? I don't think I was supposed to go this way. I hate it here. Anywho, but yeah, like, I need to step into this boldness. And that was the piece that I was trying to, ironically, she told me that on Monday. I started filming on Monday, was it? Or yesterday? either way, I just know that now, like, I really have to step into exactly who I was. I need to work on myself. So enunciating my words, refraining from thinking negatively, being more of my own supporter than seeking the acceptance and support of others. That is my biggest issue. I know I'm talented. I know I have a voice. I know that I can be impactful. I just always seek the validation to support the things that I already know about myself. It's just so ghetto. Okay. So this is what me and my vlogs are going to start to shift and look like. I think the first couple of vlogs were like, we're gonna call them trial runs. And even this is a trial run because I still have to get comfortable with saying and doing the things. But I do anticipate my energy getting better, my approach to being a creator and sharing my testimony as instructed. I do expect that is going to get better.
Paper too.
I'm probably gonna need
yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some. It's a lot. Trader Joe's is done, and honey, I could not vlog much simply because like I needed to decompress. That hour drive was insane. Like I could have been back home already, literally, if there was no traffic. Made it to Trader Joe's at 8 a.m. Went to BJ's. It felt like a chaotic morning, and so I felt like my time at Trader Joe's needed to be not creative focused. So I popped my headphones in, baby, turned on my Konpa and just vibed out, took my time at Trader Joe's, chose not to rush, added more money in the meter just because, again, I needed to slow down my physical and my mental, really. So now we're on our way to BJ's. I feel like your girl really dropped the bag on her food stamps card and I'm a little stressed, okay? But the Lord will provide as long as I continue to show up and show up and support and help people. The Lord will continue to, bring that back, send that back to me, pay it forward essentially, 10 times over. And I usually pick my daughter up from school. Girl, I'm not going to pick up that child. That child gonna have to take the bus. She'll be all right. The way I'm committed to not being stressed, pulled up to BJ's and I took a 10-15 minute me time break of scrolling on social media because why not? Like, I'm not gonna rush myself. I'm gonna go home. First off, I live on the 4th floor. I have to carry all of these things up by myself. Absolutely not. I'm not in a rush to grab the items nor go home. But we made it to BJ's and I guess it's time for me to go in. All right, so I had to stop at the car wash. My car was filled and I spilled tea this morning. That was part of the chaos, and so I had to come and wash it. And that's the last time I'm going home. I'm done, over it, tired. I needed a snack for my troubles. You want to see my snack? Does it look good? I took a really fly photo of it just now. Maybe I'll insert. But yeah, I'm beat. I'm tired. And it's crazy to think that I used to work 80, 90 hour work weeks. Like in 1 week. How did I do it? All I did was go to the gym, go to 2 markets, get a car wash, lug up half of the groceries up to the 4th floor, and I'm already pooped. Like, I just know I've worked so hard for so many years. I just know the Lord is like, girl, it's okay. You did your thing. Y'all, yesterday took me out. After I got back, from my errands. I literally laid on the couch. I watched an episode of We Need to Talk, the podcast, led by Ezekiel, and it was featuring a sex witch, so a woman who used to do sex work and also got into like witchcraft, being a psychic, kundalini, all these different things that she was talking about and how she was delivered from it. Well, Stephanie and Olivia insisted that I watch this. It was like, oh my gosh, you need to watch it. We feel like there were some things that she said that kind of aligned to my past. I've never sex worked. I've never done any of that, but it was that need or that crave for love. What threw me was when she highlighted the DSM-5, and she was like, it's literally a dictionary of spirits. And I was like, I kind of feel her on that, you know? All of these things that people are dealing with, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, depression, anxiety. There's a lot of things that's within the DSM-5 that is focused obviously on mental health. And so when you think about it, these are things that are made to alter us, our perception and how we receive things and show up in the world. But it is all done and it's all so negative. You know, ADHD, you can't focus, you're hyper, you know, you're hyper vigilant. There's just so many different things, auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, tactile hallucinations. Like, if you know what let me just explain tactile for those who don't know. It is when people feel like things are crawling on them. So it is the hallucinations that feel like you're like, you know, like you feel things on your skin. I had a client once, I had to do an intake session for her and a biopsychosocial. And she was saying how she feels like the bugs that are burrowed in her skin and people think she's crazy. And I felt so bad for her, but I'm like, nah, you crazy. You know, but this is before I knew Christ, before I knew the works of the enemy. I've been trying to watch that episode for days, okay? I tried to watch it the first time, I can't remember, I think it might have been Monday, distracted. I was getting phone calls left and right. By that time, my social battery was depleted. I don't want to tap into anything. Tuesday, I tried to watch it, and I sat on the couch, turned it on. Wi-Fi is not working well. Within 20 minutes, I want to say my daughter came, fixed the Wi-Fi. Everything I did wasn't working. Fixed the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is working now, but it's her time to watch TV. We only have one television here. I don't believe in television in the bedroom, and we only have one common space. So I'm like, okay. And then yesterday, I finally sit down, I watch it. I am super uninterested, feeling so drained and exhausted. Like, I don't want to watch this thing at all. But I was like, I'm going to watch it. I don't know why or what has been preventing me from watching this, but I'm going to tap in. And I didn't feel such a strong pull to it in the ways my friends thought I would, but it was still very informative. And it had some gems in there. So that was that. Other than that, I was really drained. I spent the rest of my evening talking to my cousin about Jesus, God, his walk, his wife's walk, how he needs to step up more in the faith for his household and things of that nature. So today's a new day. I am going to the gym. I'm meeting with a friend. I feel like I speak so fast. Hold on. Today's a new day. I am going to the gym. I am meeting with a young woman that I met at my church, my old church. She said that she wanted to hang out and chill. She goes to this gym. I decided why not. I think she works out with a personal trainer / friend. I'm excited to join them because there are certain things, exercises that I wanted to try, and I'm not sure my form will be 100% right doing it on my own. So now I kind of get to take advantage of her personal trainer friend and have him help me get my form right. So when I go to the gym, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so I feel like we need to go easy if it's my first time, you know? You said 25 or 20. You like that?
Sis, please don't make me turn off in front of you. Put it in between the thighs. Squeeze it. Keep the legs long. Hands behind the back. Thrust up. Yes. Oh! Eyes to the ceiling. Eyes come up. Float up. Slam. Got the in between the.
Don't invite me back here.
Shit, time. Oh, she ain't walking away. That's what we do? Is that what we doing? We taking breaks? So we were talking crazy, but now we want to take breaks. Cause she thought it was sweet. And then she want to mispronounce my name. I told her my name Nola my car. She said, your name's Nolan. I said, all right, my name is Nola my car. I said, all right, we gonna get it in.
You're doing good.
Okay.
She got water. Was that it?
Hey, she ain't know what type of time we on. The clock is still running. You got two options. Walk it over 10 times, or you give me that bench time.
Hey, we walking over.
Final minute and a half of work. Here we go, last minute, last 50 seconds. We're going bench hops, bench step overs. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Last 50, hop it over, walk it over, let's go. Gary, you wasting my time, here we go.
Let's talk about, I'll wait till I get in the car. I'll wait till I get in the car. Oh. Yeah. Sydney wants to know how it is that I felt about this class that I was unprepared for. Sydney.
If you were prepared, would you have came?
Yes, because I would have underestimated just how difficult. This crap was difficult. Like, my asthma, I'm wheezing just a little bit.
It's spiritual too. Like, it's not just like us working out.
My girl, let me tell you something. Well, what I did like about him is that he noticed how tight my hips were. He was like, just off me walking. Which I found to be really great, just because I do have tight hips and my mobility is not where it needs to be. And I am at a very slow, self-paced workout in the gym. And so him, like, if I was to continuously come, he would be a great motivating coach to, like, have body matcha for the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Body.
Body match.
Yeah, body matcha.
Match. Where Big Buddy Benz is.
So, and he has plans for me to come back. He's like, yeah, next time. So I came to have lunch with my dad. Say hi, Daddy. Hopefully they can see you. I'm hoping it's in your... Yeah, so I came to have lunch with my daddy. Yeah, we're having some Jamaican food. And then I'm going to pick Bella up. And then you probably won't see me for the rest of the day. No, I said we were going to talk, so we'll talk. You might not see me tomorrow, though. I don't know. You enjoying your porgy, Dad?
Not really.
Are you serious? You don't like it?
I'm a different porgy. Well, I have no choice. I'm hungry.
I made it back home. Honey, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to that guy. His name is Noor. I'm going back to him because he did a really great job, honestly, motivating me and pushing me throughout the workout. Obviously, I work out by myself, so it's self-paced. And there are times where I'll be like, that was 10? Yeah, it was 10, whatever. So you do need that motivational push, especially if you kind of get lazy with your own self. So definitely going back. But let's talk about the revelation that I had. Journaling, writing down the dreams that people have had of me, because 3 different people had 3 different dreams about me in the last 3 months. And all of them highlighted a newness. A newness about me or pertaining to me. So before she told me that dream, I had started to feel down. Like, I was like, oh, I hit the ground running this year. I was posting consistently, posting my content, doing my vlogs, editing, doing everything. And then out of nowhere, like by week 3, I started to just feel that fire be dimmed. It wasn't as if I didn't know that God wouldn't carry me through. I was just like, do I even have what it takes for it to happen at the rate that I would like for it to happen, so that I can, be out of this this financial oblivion. So essentially that was the revelation that I had, that I realized, like, yes, it was someone that is in my family that refuses to see me as the new person. And it's not them per se, it's the spirit that they're operating in. And then also it's like, I was silenced, like I was just kind of feeling like, man, I don't want to say, I don't want to do, I don't want to fight anymore. And I think that's what it is. I fought for so long. I think anything, like, for me, anything that requires true effort and fight, there are times where I'm just like, bro, I'm all set on it. But it can't be that. You know, like the Lord spoke to me specifically and said, hey, this is what you need to do. And so I know that he is going to make a way. I know that I do have an impactful voice. I have a likable personality. I have the things that it takes to be able to reach people on such a level, but I just have to stay the course. Someone had said to me once, it was this young lady I met somewhere. She was like, this is last year. I wasn't really consistent at the top of the year with posting. I had so many videos that like I just held on to, never posted it, right? So she was saying, she said somewhere along the line, she came across this piece of advice, and it was the first 100 videos that you post are for you to perfect your craft, figure out your voice, your angles, the things that you want to say to get comfortable in front of the camera. And then the rest is where you start to build your community, you gain your audience and things of that nature. And so while I don't really conform to that, I appreciate that advice. What I'm realizing is like the first couple of videos that I did post on here, yeah, like it was me getting a feel for it. It was also me still being 100% authentically me. It's go time. Like the Lord said what he said, and he stands on business. And so I got to stand on the business that pays me, because he is paying me in blessings. Yeah, so now the rest of my day looks like taking off this U-part wig. I'm going to give myself a hot oil treatment because I have been battling extreme dandruff. I don't understand where it's coming from, how it's even begin to showing its face. I'm genuinely confused, but this is where we are. So I'm going to give myself a hot oil treatment in preparation to wash my hair so that I can look my absolute best for the Ahhh concert that I'm going to on Saturday. I just love that it happens to fall on V-Day and that I get to still dress the part as a single woman anyway, and just be in a space of like my Haitian peers vibing to like the maestro of love, essentially. Like we made it to Saturday, we made it to Valentine's Day, and we're going to make it to the Ahhh concert, and I am super excited. So with my funds looking funny and being on hold by our savior, I'm doing everything for myself. My hair, my makeup. I did my feet for the first time. I think they came out pretty cute. I tried, okay? I gave it a 6. My homegirl gave it an 8 out of 10. So whatever. Either way, it's winter. It's not like somebody, and even if somebody was in my toes, it would have been like, if you ain't paying for a move, okay? I straightened my hair. I'm going to do this side part, like slick bun hairstyle. I feel like I have enough hair to not have to add hair to the bun, because I really wanted it to be thin and like a real natural look, but with a little bit of drama. I'm going to add some pieces in a couple of tracks. I'm going to glue them in. I'm probably going to keep the style for no more than 5 days, just because my hair really needs some loving. Like I don't got no edges. Look, y'all. Gone. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I'm like, oh, what happened to my edges? I was looking in the mirror as I was talking to this person, and I was legitimately thrown. So that's the plan for today. And then we're going to the concert. I plan to look good, feel good. It's Valentine's Day, and my worry is so far from, oh, I don't have a man, I don't have a this, which feels really good, because this holiday will really get people in their bag, right? It really have you thinking like, Lord, when's my person coming? Or just starting to feel like maybe you're not worthy, or trying to accept the fact that marriage is not in the cards for you, or a healthy relationship may not be in the cards for you. And let me not even say in the cards. I found out that in the cards is a term that refers to tarot cards. I now have to unlearn that saying and no longer apply it to my vocabulary. So for those that, you know, begin to believe that marriage and a healthy relationship is not in their future, like, I don't want to be in that space. It feels good to just know that, like, it's going to happen when it happens. And also I get to just enjoy where I'm at right now. Like right now I don't have a man. Boo. I don't care. I'm about to go to a concert of a man whose songs I am familiar with, but I do not know word for word. So now I'm finally gonna be the person in the crowd that cannot sing the words. I'm going to look good. I'm going to smell even better. My makeup is going to be done to precision. Like, I'm just going to take my time. And if this is not self-love, taking time to make yourself look and feel good, then I mean, like, I don't want it. Because, like, why would I want to spend so much time pouring into myself for the benefit of others? Like, no, baby. It's Valentine's Day. I'm loving on me, okay? All right, so I wanted to vlog me doing my hair, but because this is the first time me doing this style, and I didn't refer to YouTube for support. I kind of just looked at the lady's head that I saw it on and was like, I think I can do that. So I do not have the capacity or the wherewithal to be trying to film it and then also in the same breath executing it for the very first time. Like, that just ain't gonna, that's not gonna work for me. That ain't gonna work for you. Next time you see me, hair will be done. I'm supposed to be ready by 7:30. Well, I'm getting picked up by 7:30. So the plan is to be done with everything by 6:30. And so but yeah. So that is the plan. Ooh, I hope it works. So I need to do my press-ons, but I want to do my press-ons once I'm done with everything. So I'm going to do my makeup at 5 to be done by like 6:15-ish. Oh, I don't think I'll be done by 6:30. So 6:15-ish, and then use the rest of the time. So I'm hoping by 7 I could be done so I can take some really cute photos, do some reels, continue to vlog, and not just feel overwhelmed, get to charge everything that needs to be charged and just like figure everything else out. So finish up my hair. I want to take a nap, at least an hour nap. I'm so excited. I took my time and everything came out good. My pedicure. Oh, look at my press-ons. Hopefully it's like focused. Can you guys see it? It looks so good. I am like super happy. My hair came out perfect, just the way I wanted it. Let me see if I can show you guys the dress. And here's the real like cherry on top. My cousin is late. I'm not the one late. It couldn't get any better. I was like, oh, I'm not running late. I get to film a little content. I get to catch up on the vlog, like update you guys. She did that. Let me see if you get like a good look of the dress. Can you see it? Probably not. It's literally just floor length, but little back moment. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go see Ali La Riviere. Okay? Life is full of surprises. I'm like losing all the words right now. I don't know why, you know? Moins fatigué, moins fatigué. L'aimer avec santé. Moins fatigué, lever chaque jour. I don't know that part. Santim bouquet, santim bouquet. Sim gen yon date expiration. I wanna know, baby, if you do love me. Ooh, and if you do trust me. And if you do care for me. Come on. I wanna know, baby, if you do what I'm waiting. That's like my favorite part. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm getting ready to go. Yeah, telephone's fully charged. Like, who is this grown woman that took her time all day? It's giving responsible. It's giving, you really 36 now. Love it here. Love you. Catch you at the next vlog. Bye. And I never said it. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I hope you guys are with family. I hope you guys are being loved on. Just enjoying the day for what it is. A day that the Lord has breathe his breath into your lungs, and so you have the day, and praying to God that you have yet another day. Like, enjoy it. Love on yourself. If you don't have a significant other, that's exactly what I'm doing. All right, and don't let the excuse of I ain't got no money. $5 nails, free hairstyle, a dress that was $20. That is what was $20. Free pedicure. If I could do it, so can you. Because these are things that are very foreign to me, very new. But here we are. Take full advantage of their working hands. I love you all. Until next time, Super Millennial.